What's up, you guys? It's your girl Jamaica, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Before we get into the video, you guys, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below, as well as give this video a big thumbs up and like the video. One, to just show support of the content and the channel, as well as every like that you give on the video. It will be basically a representation of your condolences, as well as share this video on all your social media platforms to get the word out there. So if there's any fans or supporters that want to send their condolences or want, to send prayers and best wishes in the comments down below, they can go ahead and do that as well. Also, you guys, please go ahead and hit that notification bell button down below as well, and make sure that you guys select the all option, so that way you don't miss a single video that I upload, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get right into this video. 33-year-old Naya Marie Rivera was born on January 12th, 1987 in Santa Clarita, California. She is an American actress, model, and singer. She landed her breakthrough role as Santana Lopez on the Fox television series Glee from years 2009 to 2015, for which she received nominations for numerous accolades. She was signed to Columbia Records as a solo artist in 2011 and released a single in 2013 called Sorry, featuring rapper Big Sean. In late 2012, her and Big Sean became really good friends, and 6 months later, in early 2013, Big Sean actually proposed to Naya. But unfortunately, by 2014, the engagement was called off by Big Sean, and they split and went their separate ways. During their breakup, Big Sean claimed that the relationship was very toxic and he had to call off the engagement. He said that Naya was very physically and verbally abusive, as well as very jealous and argumentative, and that they had a lot of arguments and he had to just get out of that relationship. And his breakup with Naya actually inspired him to write his 2014 hit, I Don't F With You. Now, although Big Sean has not yet released an official statement in regards to Naya and her disappearance, he still has been showing his support and hopes that she is found safe and sound by liking other people's Twitter comments about them, sending prayers and well wishes. So you guys, please keep Big Sean and any of her family, friends, or exes that really do care about her in your prayers as well. After the tumultuous breakup between her and Big Sean in early 2014, just a couple of months later, Naya actually married actor Ryan Dorsey in the latter part of 2014. In 2016, they welcomed their first child together, their son, Josie Hollis Dorsey. Josie is currently 4 years old, and unfortunately, he is a big part of this story regarding his mother, Naya Rivera, and her disappearance. 2 years after their son was born, making 4 years of marriage for the couple, they decided to call it quits and officially divorced in 2018. According to her ex-husband Ryan Dorsey, he said that she was physically abusive towards him in their marriage. He said on Thanksgiving in 2017 that Naya actually assaulted him, and he had to call 911 about her alleged out-of-control behavior, and he requested a police officer to be dispatched to the scene to remove her from the premises. She was then arrested and charged with misdemeanor domestic battery after she allegedly hit Dorsey while taking their son for a walk.
Are you Naya Rivera?
Yeah. As of right now, Naya Rivera is presumed as deceased after disappearing abruptly on Wednesday, July 8, 2020 at Lake Piru in Southern California, according to the Ventura County Sheriff's Office. A search immediately began once the authorities were made aware. However, that search has sadly turned into a recovery mission. The following day, on Thursday, July 9, 2020, Deputy Chris Dyer said, "We're presuming that an accident happened, and we're presuming she drowned in the lake." The deputy continued and went on to say, "As of right now, the goal is to still hopefully bring Miss Rivera home to her family." And it appears to be that lake is the site of several drownings due to its dangerous conditions. According to the Los Angeles Times, about 7 to 12 drownings have occurred at Lake Piru between the years 1994 and 2000. The deputy said that Rivera vanished from Lake Piru on Wednesday evening. She went to that lake around 1 p.m. in the afternoon and rented a boat with her 4-year-old son. The deputy said that she had rented out the boat between the time slots of 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., and the employees at the lake had noticed that the boat was not returned by 4 p.m., so then they began to look for the boat. And when they went to the north end of the lake, they found the boat, and on the boat was only her son on the boat, fast asleep in his life jacket. However, there was no signs of her. After discovering the boat, the investigator spoke with her son, in which he told her that him and mommy went swimming and then he got back on the boat, but mommy didn't. It is reported that the little boy Josie is in good health and he is now with his father, Ryan Dorsey, who was photographed leaving his home in Los Angeles on Thursday, July 9, 2020, just a day after Rivera's disappearance, and he was with his son. Now, even though the authorities have said that this looks like it could be a possible accidental drowning, fans, however, are thinking that it could be something a little bit more sinister than that. And because of YouTube policies, I'm going to reword it. This person said here, I'm scared that Naya might have taken herself, as others have pointed out. Just the Two of Us is also an Eminem song about a father telling his son that his mother drowned in a lake. Seems a little odd that her 4-year-old son could make it safely back to the boat, but she couldn't. And this is the part that they were referring to in the song. These are the lyrics. It says, just the two of us, and when we ride, just you and I. Wake up, sleepyhead, we're here. Before you pray, we're gonna take mama for a little walk along the pier. Baby, don't cry, honey. Don't get the wrong idea. Mama's too sleepy to hear you screaming in her ear. That's why you can't get her to wake. But don't worry, Dada made a nice bed for mommy at the bottom of the lake. Here, you want to help Dada tie a rope around this rock? Yeah, we'll tie it to her footsie, then we'll roll her off the dock. Ready now? Here we go. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Woo, whoosh. There goes mama, splashing in the water. No more fighting with dad. No more restraining order. No more stepdada. No more new brother. Blow her kisses. Bye-bye. Tell mama you love her. Now, you guys, I don't know what happened. Nobody knows. Only God knows, okay? However, I can say this, whether it was an accidental drowning because of the conditions around her or possibly, taking herself, then either way, it's still very sad that she left behind her precious son, and that he had to witness it and he didn't even know what he was really even witnessing. It's all really too sad. Anyways, y'all, I'm going to play you the 911 call that was called in to the authorities when they discovered the child that was left alone by themselves on the boat without a parent. The lady, the employee of the Piru lake, she did mistake the child's gender as a female. However, in the call, you can clearly hear her saying she wasn't really 100% sure if the child was a female or male because she wasn't at the exact site at the moment. Her husband just told her to call it in.
911, that's Santana reporting.
Lake Piru. The emergency is we have a missing person. We found a little girl in one of the boats by herself, and her mom's nowhere to be found.
Okay, Lake Piru. Found. Okay, found child. And is she white, black, Asian, Hispanic?
I have no idea. I'm heading down there right now to go check. My husband was one of the people that was first there, and I'm going to go find out more information. He just told me to call it in.
Okay. Do we know if it's a boy or girl?
I believe it was a little girl.
Okay. Approximate age?
Like I said, I have no idea. I'm heading down there right now. You want me to call it back when I get there?
Yeah, I'll put the little bit of information that I have, and then when you get there, you can give us a call back. What is your name?
The latest is that we've switching efforts into a search and recovery operation. We're presuming that an accident happened, and we're presuming that she drowned in the lake. The ongoing investigation no signs. There's no signs of foul play, no signs of anything that went wrong besides a tragic accident. So switching that mode to a search and recovery mode, like I said, does not change the efforts and does not change the gusto and what we push forward with the search operation. The goal is still to bring Miss Rivera home to her family so they can have some closure. A basic timeline is that Miss Rivera and her son came here to enjoy a day at the lake. They rented a boat. Miss Rivera had been to the lake before. She's familiar with it. And they went out for a day on the lake. The boat became overdue at about 4 o'clock, which prompted the employee who works at the boat rental shack to get in the boat to go look for the overdue boat. He found the overdue boat on the north end of the lake, and he found Miss Rivera's son on the boat, and Miss Rivera was nowhere to be found. Search efforts began immediately with the rangers here. The Ventura County Combined Agency Aviation Unit was launched immediately, and Ventura County Fire was launched immediately. Search efforts continued all the way through the night until about 10 o'clock at night last night. We had over 50 searchers here in the water, on the ground, with our UAV, that's the drone team, our helicopters, out looking for Miss Rivera. Search efforts were physically stopped at 10 o'clock because of dangerous conditions. We're talking during the day, 8 to 10 inches of visibility in the lake, lots of debris, full-size trees and debris under the water, and varying depths. During the nighttime, the search effort continues with optimal planning and figuring out how to best optimize all of our resources for today's effort.
Okay, you guys, now here is the official footage that has been released by the authorities showing that it was truly just her and her 4-year-old son that entered onto the boat. There was nobody else, so there couldn't have been foul play from anybody else. So it could have been an accidental drowning and disappearance, or possibly her taking herself. Nobody knows but God, but this is the footage that they were able to capture at the Piru Lake. Now, what I really want to know after watching that footage of her and her son, I really want to know exactly what she had as far as her belongings. Now, I was reading earlier that one of the deputies said that they recovered like her ID and driver's license and everything like that in the seat of her car. Okay, so the things that she took with her, like that big bag, it looked like something heavy was in it. And some people were speculating like it looked like it was something that would be used to weigh her down purposely in the water, if you know what I mean. I want to know if they recovered anything heavy from, the boat, from what was seen on her when she was, going towards the boat with her son. I just want to know those details. So hopefully they come out with that information soon. If they don't discover that, then I feel like there may have been something more than an accidental drowning, if you know what I mean. But give me your personal thoughts and opinions down below, as well as your prayers and your best wishes, or maybe even your condolences. Anyways, y'all, this was the last thing that she said on her Twitter page. On July 2nd, she said, "No matter the year, circumstance, or strifes, every day you're alive is a blessing. Make the most of today and every day you are given. Tomorrow is not promised." And then the day before her disappearance, she posted her very last tweet on Tuesday, July 7th, 2020. She said, "Just the two of us," and she put a picture of her and her son giving each other kissy faces. And because she captioned this picture in her last tweet saying "just the two of us," that's where people started assuming that she was referring to that Eminem song called "Just the Two of Us," hinting toward possibly taking herself, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Do y'all think people are reaching? Let me know. Anyways, you guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you give it a big thumbs up and like the video, and that can be your special way of sending your condolences or your prayers or best wishes to her and her family and her son. Not only that, but subscribe to the channel down below, and go ahead and share this video across all of your social media platforms. That way you can get the word out there, and anybody who wants to leave something positive or a prayer or condolences or best wishes in the comments, they'll be able to do so. As well as go ahead and hit that notification bell button as well. That way you don't miss a single video that I upload, okay, you guys? Thank you so much again for watching and for supporting. I love you guys so much. Like I always tell you guys, take care of yourself and each other. Peace.